Welcome back, folks, to once again another video. It's time to do the closing to the 2008 DVD to Enchanted. Before we begin, just want to let you guys know this is, as of the time of me recording this video, this is being done in the afternoon because I originally did this last night as part of pre-recorded footages. But unfortunately, I was hit with a lot of roadblocks today due to numerous counts of copyright blocks, including the one which was used for the Carrie Underwood's Ever After music video. So I was going through frustration, banging my head on the wall and breaking my head trying to get it all done, and I just deleted the video. So this is a re-recording being done today. Well, with all that out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy this presentation.
1969, NASA discovered the secret to time travel. In 2008, it will be perfected by 3 unlikely heroes.
Please tell me I don't look as ridiculous as you do.
Now, the future may be history. A Disney Channel original movie, Minutemen, starring Jason Dolly from Disney Channel's Cory in the House.
Isn't that what Minutemen do? Undo mistakes?
And only on DVD, an alternate ending you have to see to believe. Plus, go back in time and behind the scenes with the making of the Minutemen.
It's a blast. I knew it was gonna be a fun shoot.
A Disney Channel original movie, Minutemen, coming to Disney DVD May 20th.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Disney's original classic continues with the new The Jungle Book 2 Special Edition. When he finds that he misses his friends, Mowgli returns to the jungle for some swinging fun.
Listen to the jungle. Yeah, the jungle. Sounds like a wolf pack way in the distance, singing pretty harmonies. Woo, woo, woo. To the jungle rhythm.
It's full of fun, great songs, and non-stop dancing.
Here's our incivility with W-I-I-I-L-D.
With Baloo and some friends your family will love.
Come on, Mowgli.
Including a fun new game, music videos, and more. Catch the jungle rhythm in Disney's The Jungle Book 2, coming to Disney DVD Summer 2008 for a limited time only.
Yeah.
Walt Disney Pictures presents The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning. Discover the story you never knew.
There's more to this place than meets the eye.
How one daring mermaid transformed an entire kingdom.
Come on, Sebastian, let's go.
That girl is working on my last claw.
When a friendship was formed.
My name's Flounder. Woohoo!
And how music came alive. The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning. An all-new movie on Disney DVD. Coming soon.
Have you ever wondered how nature gets its glow? Who gives it light and color as the seasons come and go? The secret is, it's all the work of fairies. And within a special place called Pixie Hollow, fairies of every talent practice their magical abilities and prepare for the change of seasons. But one day, a very special fairy would arrive with a magic like nothing they'd ever seen. You know her name.
Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell?
Now, discover the story of the world's most beloved fairy. How she came to be, found her place, and changed her world forever. Tinkerbell, an all-new movie. Coming soon on Disney DVD and Blu-ray.
New on Disney DVD. Being one in a million can have 1,000,001 surprises.
So quick, why not the Jonas Brothers?
New competition.
You know what would be a great idea? If you wrote a song for us.
I'd love to.
My daddy writes for me and nobody else. So what are you gonna do? I have no idea.
New possibilities.
It'd be so cool if they started dating. We're gonna be sisters.
and old rivalries.
I can see dolphins from my guest room.
That's nothing. There's a snot green blowfish right here in the living room.
Good times, good times.
Expect nothing less than the totally unexpected.
You're all shook up.
With Hannah Montana, 1 in a million.
Your music rocks. Who are you guys?
I'm Flo. And I'm
Otis.
Right, we're Milo and
Otis.
With exclusive bonus features,
Hannah is in the zone.
including the top 10 Disney Channel character feuds of all time.
This one's for Mom. Well, this one is for Dad.
Hannah Montana, 1 in a million. Now on Disney DVD. Rated TVG.
Every day, we prepare to make your dreams come true in ways you've never imagined. Come live your dream during the Year of a Million Dreams going on right now at the place where dreams come true. Visit DisneyParks.com.
We'll talk later.
Not that on it.
What about taking a look at the school? You know, some grown-up girl bonding time? I'm sorry. Could you just be careful? You. Sheet across the room. Action!
Well, I'm something. I don't even know where to find a fire god.
Back to one, everybody. Take 4.
Morgan, I need your help. I'm going to the ball, but I'm not sure what to do or what I should wear, and I don't even know where to find
A comet?
You want to look at the camera and tell them what the line is?
The line is, I do not even know where to find a fairy godmother at this late hour.
And what does this future look like?
Looks like you're falling off balance.
The most. Yes.
oh, her. Well, she's
Got my lipstick sweet. My line?
I have no idea.
We tend to work music first.
I wasn't ready for this.
And we get in the room, and there's something about, maybe because both of us have written both music and lyrics, but when we get in the room together, something always happens.
When I first heard it, I was just so tickled with the cleverness of the rhymes, and I just thought it was a fantastic idea, and it's just so well executed by Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz.
Well, once we have the song, we can really get down to work.
All right, everyone, let's tidy things up. Come, my little friends, as we all sing a happy little working song. Merry little voices, clear and strong. Come and roll your sleeves up, so to speak, and pitch in.
I thought of this as being an animated sequence in the real world.
Here we go, guys. Rehearsing. Second team rehearsal. Okay, here we go.
We don't have a lot of tape. That's all we have. The size of the tape we get, little pieces like this.
And action.
Oh, how strange a place to be, till Edward comes for me. My heart is sighing.
Amy did an amazing job with this because basically she's acting to nothing through most of it.
Action.
Oh. Hello. You felt kind of mad at times, you know, because you're acting with invisibility, but you know that's the great part of being an actor, is using your imagination.
So she's got to accommodate a tremendous number of technical issues. You know, I remember there's some things that she had to do which were fascinating to me, is they built a rig for her dress.
They built sort of this caged rig to get the dress to turn around. It was really quite an amazing thing, but the unfortunate thing is I was stuck to the ground for, you know, hours at a time, because once you got in the rig, you couldn't get out.
Action.
So to speak, in kitchen, cleaning product in the kitchen as we sing.
It's important, in particular when working with CG characters, that the actors have something to look at. Whenever possible, we'd have a prop, something for them to grab onto.
We'll keep singing without fail, otherwise we'd spoil it.
Another scene was when Giselle is scrubbing the bathroom floor. Well, those brushes are all real.
Oh. Hosing down the garbage pail and scrubbing up the toilet. Oh.
This song involved everything.
All right, ready, everybody?
Physical effects.
Action.
Visual effects. Singing, dancing, and it also has the standard taboos of Hollywood, you know, animals and children.
All right, quiet please, guys. Quiet please, the birds are rehearsing.
I think the cast of Mice and Pigeons has been some of the finest that I've ever worked with.
The set's full of real trained pigeons.
I'm allergic to pigeons, did I tell you?
I didn't know that. You got me shot.
And trained rats.
You don't want to sit on that couch after the rats have been on it.
I can't do flying birds through a minute, but I can give you a piece of the baby birds that I have.
Larry Madrid, the animal trainer, every time he said that they would do something, eventually they would do it.
There was rats that were trained to sit, rats that were trained to scamper, rats that were trained to sniff. So they're very talented rats.
They have these amazing baby pigeons, and apparently at a very young age, all they want to do is be near their trainer.
And action!
What do I do with them?
Take them outside. One more time.
And so they could release these babies from virtually anywhere in the apartment set, and these birds would find their trainer.
You got poop on your foot.
Most of it came off, though. Most of it came off.
It was amazing how much they got out of them. In fact, there's one shot in particular where the camera's pushing into the bathroom. Now the cloth they're grabbing and the toothbrush is a CG. But those rats and those pigeons are real.
Once you're done shooting the piece, then you have to create the second half of it, which is the animal interaction.
So friends, even though you're vermin, we're all happy working strong.
So every week,
Tom and Dave would show up with their finished visual effects shots. They would give them to us in editorial, and we would cut them in, slowly replacing, you know, the background plates with the latest shots.
And then as editorial began to tune up the sequence, it got better and better every single time. And it was like a whole new, fresh infusion of excitement.
You can do a lot when you've got such a happy working tune to hum.
What's really amazing about this number for me is that it really incorporates all the disciplines. It only really exists through the magic of those hundreds of people.
That's what I was constantly impressed with on this film, is all the creative energy that was put into it from all of the departments.
Welcome to Central Park.
What was so much fun about doing That's How You Know is being outside in New York, in Central Park, which is one of my favorite places on earth, and just getting to run around without any sort of constraints or rules.
Nothing's perfect. Three people, come over here. Everybody just move back for a second. Just move back. My balloon people? Perfectly choreographed sequence. Okay, last look. We're shooting. Shooting! Well, That's How You Know came from us wanting to place Giselle in the real world singing. The trick was to write something that could feel inevitable in the world of Disney and of animation, and at the same time open up into a modern musical sensibility.
It sort of gives you permission to do this giant old-time movie musical production number.
They actually storyboarded the whole thing. And then came the choreographer, John O'Connell.
So what I did then was I deliberately put that away so that I could just get my reaction instinctively to Central Park. Then I drew up a storyboard and I said we could do this, this, and this.
The grid was sort of like our map, and it showed you every amount of dancer in there. It showed you where it was going to take place. It showed you how it worked in sequence, and we followed that grid religiously.
Everybody wants to live happily ever after. Everybody wants to know their true love is true. How do you know he loves you? How do you know?
Working in New York is great because you can get so many different levels of talent. You can get people like Anti-Gravity, extraordinary gymnastic troupe.
For me, that was the actually scariest part of the film, is trusting that these wonderful men, and they would not hit me in the face as they crossed within inches of me doing back handsprings.
You can go and get somebody like Alice Farley of her fabulous Still Walking group. And then you can get some Broadway dancers as well.
Harvey's been in 21 Broadway shows, and these two guys were in West Side Story, the movie.
Yeah, well,
great fun.
Embarrasses our children.
Not really.
They were fantastic, and we had such great conversations, and they were so much fun and just so hardworking.
Take over. Oh,
Papa-da, 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 papa-da. Big step, come out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 5.
The top for me was working with John O'Connell for the very first time and be able to put the creative along with the logistical.
What we did was we worked with each different group by themselves. They all knew what they were going to do, but they didn't realize there was going to be like another 100 people doing it with them.
I think for John and Maria it was particularly challenging to get it all right.
And I need it to be quicker. Move it back. The middle couple next to Letty, move it back. Everybody, help me out. Turn around. Where are you? We'll go to where you have to go.
She's tough, but there are a lot of different dancers on the show, so she has to be tough. I have to speak to all the different performers
differently, including the mariachis who don't speak English.
7, 8, 1 y 2, 1 y 2, 1 y 2, 1 y 2.
It was important to also add in an eclectic group of people to kind of represent the multicultural of Central Park.
We really were able to kind of find what you would see in New York and bring it into one number.
That's what's fun about the movie, that you have different energies coming from different ways. We've got different people doing different things. It doesn't happen every day where dancers of my age group get to work with legendary dancers, you know, who've done amazing projects of the past.
I was a chimney sweep in the movie Mary Poppins. This number is very similar to anything in Mary Poppins in that it's more exciting than most dance numbers. I know that golden era of musicals, and this is back again here.
The footage that I'm seeing, and it is absolutely what we conceived when we wrote the song. You know, to think that we're here now in Central Park watching it being filmed, it's always amazing to see what artists' collective creativity can, you know, bring about.
You want a show? I'll give you a show.
Everything that is Disney. You know, we tried to take every single element that exists in the climaxes of Disney movies and pull it together into this movie. And it was a huge undertaking.
And action!
It's every element of, I think, you know, modern and a little bit of a throwback filmmaking, because we do a lot of in-camera effects, we do a lot of practical effects, we have CGI effects. I don't think filmmaking gets much bigger than the ballroom scene that we did. I mean, every single department we have is touched by that.
Shot specifically, there was this transformation in which we had to rehearse just that moment for a whole day.
On action, there's a big explosion. You guys are taking cover. You're going back. Let's try it. Here we go, half speed again.
Well, this is a fairly complicated shot because you're bringing together a bunch of departments in one place and having to hit cues amongst all those departments. For example, lighting, floor effects, stunts, everyone hitting cues at the same time.
It was a very complicated scene because there were so many people.
Why don't you just start backing up?
You guys go a little bit faster.
Come up a little bit.
They have to run a very tight ship.
So we just have to kind of get our timing down.
Everything goes on action. Will, you set?
So we're trying to time the stunt people flying on ratchets, which yank them back, and the extras reacting properly. They're almost forcing you back, it feels like, right? So just react to them.
Okay.
All right, so make sure it's a nice pop.
3, 2, 1.
In terms of like the number of extras we had, we did not have a lot of time for things to go wrong. The reset time is enormous, so we had 2 tries at it.
Okay, stand by, guys. All right, this is a picture.
Pictures up. Extra 140, take 2. Mark.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't have the faintest idea how we did all that, but it somehow worked out okay.
When you watch the original plate, which is what we call the scene before any visual effects are put in, there's nothing in there except for Susan Sarandon standing there with nothing much happening. Then as we go and layer in the visual effects, the effects animation guys who are making the explosion have an idea of where in space the effects will happen. How far out will the fire get? How far will the blast happen to actually hit these stuntmen and make them fly out of the way?
Characters interact with something that wasn't there. which was a 35-foot tall dragon. Once we get out on the rooftops, the whole world that surrounds our characters is visual effects.
Tighten it real tight. It's really tight. I can take it. Ow, not that tight.
We had to rig Patrick Dempsey an enormous arm with sort of tube around him, holding him in as if the Narissa beast was holding him. And we flew him all over that stage, and that harness really hurt.
Ready? And move that. Go back, Giselle! Go back! Bring him down.
It was almost like this was astronaut practice.
Go back, Giselle!
And I still wanted to make sure we grounded our actors, so all of the pieces that they slide down or hang on or climb on are actual real sections.
You climb to the top of the dormer, and then you start up as if you're climbing. If this continued on, another 3 stories.
Amy had to do a lot of the climbing shots. She had to really, be up off this platform, top of the roof. We're continually dumping rain on her and dumping rain on her, but she really had to work, hour after hour in a really difficult situation.
Amy, let's do one where you spend less time looking down and more towards where you're going.
And then the rest of the building around them is all visual effects. And the world, actually, New York City, is completely generated. And we had a big old dragon.
Closing to Enchanted. Well, even with this re-recording, I just hope everything goes up nice, planned, and smooth, and hopefully I don't hit any roadblocks. Even with this re-recording, it's still considered the longest video to date. If you guys want to know, this is my 3rd consecutive YouTube video that I made so far this year that has a very long closing. The first one was Bambi, and the second is Tinkerbell. Now, it's Enchanted. It's crazy to know that now I'm shooting out videos in more of a longer time period than a 15-minute video. Well, if you guys enjoy it, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, smash that like button, comment down below, and share this video with your friends. Whew, that is a mouthful. It helps support the channel. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'll be back later on tonight with some more videos. So enjoy Enchanted while you can, and I'll see you guys later on tonight. Take care.